everyone, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I'm going to do a book haul. I have bought or received many books over the past couple of months because I had my birthday and I got myself some books that I haven't hauled yet. And I also have bought a few books and then just been given extra books when my family came in to visit. So I'm going to talk about the books that I have received recently. So I received 3 books from my sister-in-law when she came to visit. She gave me, she's so sweet, she went onto our Goodreads account and looked at our to-be-read books, and she found The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins for me. And so this is, from my understanding, a mystery detective story and one of the first detective novels that was ever written. And I was intrigued because of that, and she got that for me. And she also got me Terms of Endearment by Larry McMurtry. I started Lonesome Dove actually yesterday, and I'm enjoying it. And Lindsay saw this one on the list as well, so I'm excited to give this a try after I finish Lonesome Dove, which admittedly is going to take me a while. Lindsay also left me Prairie Fires. Now, my sister-in-law Lindsay is a huge reader. She has I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of books in their home, and she reads a lot more than I do. She also reads faster than I do, and she was kind enough. She finished this book while she was here in Alaska, and she left it for me, which was really, really sweet. This is a biography of Laura Ingalls Wilder, and it discusses her life and also the lives of, I believe, her daughter. So I'm excited to learn a little bit about this. I have actually not read The Little House on the Prairie series, but I still am really interested in this. I never read them as a kid. I started listening to the first one on audiobook and I enjoyed it, but I just never finished it. So maybe after I read this, I'll be inspired to finish the series. For my birthday, I bought myself a few books that I hadn't received in the mail by the time when I did my previous haul video. So I bought A Passage to India by E.M. Forster. Last year I read A Room with a View and I really enjoyed it, and I think I'm going to like this one as well, so I'm looking forward to trying this classic. I also bought another Stephen King book, Carrie. I wanted to give some more of his older books a try, and it's tiny, so I'm excited to read this one. Probably not until the fall though. I also bought myself a book from my classroom. This book is called From the Mixed-Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler, and this is a book that my 5th grade teacher read to us out loud, and I just loved it, and so I want to reread it this summer and see if it's something that I want to share with my class next year. It's a mystery of some sort that I think takes place in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. If I'm remembering correctly, I don't really remember the details of the story. I just remember loving it when I was a kid, so I'm going to reread that one this summer. And then I also bought Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. This is the author of The 13th Tale, and I wasn't sure about either of these books, but Olive at A Book Olive did a review of these books, as well as another booktuber who I can't remember right now, but I'll put both of their reviews in the description box below so you can take a look at them, and they definitely convinced me to give this book a try, and then if I like this one, I'll go back and read the other Diane Setterfield books that they have read and recommended. The next 3 books I have purchased as part of an Alaska project that I'm doing, and I'll talk more about later in the week. But I bought, what is this called? I bought Less Than a Treason, which is a crime novel written by an Alaskan author, and I believe it also takes place in Alaska. So I was sightseeing with my younger brother Zach when he was in town. We went up to Talkeetna, and they have all kinds of little shops up there, and I bought this in one of the shops. I also bought The Woman Who Married a Bear by John Straley. I think I'm John Straley. I wanted to find more fiction written by Alaskan authors about Alaska, and I went to Fireside Books in Palmer. I took my mother and my stepdad to a farmer's market out there, and we stopped by the Fireside Books, which is one of my favorite little bookstores up here in Alaska, and they had this book, and it's by it's published by a company called Soho Crime, and they republish older and popular crime novels, which it's like a little independent publishing company, and I really liked that. I like the way that they do all their spines, which is a silly thing to like, but it caught my attention. And so I looked through the different novels that they had available, and this is the one that I chose. It's the first in a series, so if I like the writing and the concept, I will probably continue to read it. And then the one that I was really looking forward to, and I picked up today at Tidal Wave Books, is Two Old Women, an Alaskan Legend of Betrayal, Courage, and Survival. This is a story that is based off of an Alaskan legend. I've read some great reviews of it, and I've read some not so great reviews of it, but the biggest complaint that people have is that because it's a story that has been passed down by word of mouth for generations, it doesn't quite fit as a novel, but I'm willing to give it a try anyway and just take that with a grain of salt because, you know, the author is just trying to put down on paper something that is meaningful to her people, and I think that that's valid. So she has 2 books published. This is the first one, and I will be reading that soon. And finally, I also bought this today at Tidal Wave Books, The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton. I saw this book, I mean, it's pretty popular, but I wasn't going to read it until I saw a booktuber do a wonderful video about historical fiction books that have a little bit of magic in them, and I like that concept, so this is one of the books that I picked up based off of that list that she created. I will put that video down in the comments below as well. Definitely let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of these books or if these are on your radar as well. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.